Everything around us exists in flawless symmetry. Male to female, North Pole to South Pole, truth to lies, or even optimist to pessimist. All the objects around us have counterparts, or antis. Even something as perpetual as matter has a darker counterpart, antimatter. After the Big Bang in the universe, antimatter constituted of less than 1% of cosmic rays emitted. This was the reason why antimatter was so scarce and almost impossible to detect in the natural world. Nevertheless, antimatter is closer to us than you think. Negative protons that make up antimatter are released by the beta decay of radioactive materials. This makes antimatter particles really rather prevalent in the natural world. Because of the radioactive potassium-40 in our bodies, we truly emit negative protons, which means we contain antimatter. Another example of this is Brazilian nuts and bananas, which release antimatter in the forms of gases. Yet these are short-lived as they soon annihilate with the matter that surrounds our environment. I personally stumbled upon the concept of antimatter when Dan Brown's Angels and Demons was recommended to me by my father. The story revolved around a revolutionary new particle that had enough power to bomb the Vatican. This sparked my inner curiosity, and I fell down the rabbit hole surrounding its theory to satiate my hunger about this new profound particle. As I started to fall down the rabbit hole, the first question that arose was, what is the usage of antimatter? As it turns out, the reaction of 1 kg of antimatter with 1 kg of matter has the ability to produce 1.8 into 10 raised to 17 joules or 118 petajoules of energy. That is approximately equivalent to 43 megatons of TNT. So if taken in perspective, a gram of antimatter has the potential to release an explosion the size of a nuclear bomb. Think of the power such a small ounce of a substance can withhold. This advanced technology can release more energy and radiation than the ones released by the Tsar bomb in 1961, and will provide a pathway for better weaponry and machines in the times of wars and conflicts. Nonetheless, if all you think antimatter brings is destruction, it has been used for far more peaceful purposes. Antimatter has been known to help advances in the medical field by providing high-resolution images of the human body from the inside. This will help medical professionals and doctors treat brain deformities, cancers, and fractures not clearly visible in traditional MRIs or X-rays. The next question that arose was, how expensive is antimatter? As you may all know, something as invaluable as antimatter provides scientists with a new profound dream, the hopes of using it in the future. From fueling rockets to energy generation, antimatter is the physicists' new puzzle, and they're eager to solve it. For this reason, the amount of antimatter production has grown substantially, and the cost to produce 1 gram of antimatter is approximately $62.5 trillion. Antimatter is the most expensive substance in the world to produce. Also, 1 gram of antimatter has a total net price worth more than the total of the US economy, according to reports of 2022. As I floated indefinitely inside the rabbit hole, I started to ponder on the various ways we could use antimatter. I remember that while everyone was busy debating on how humanity can transition to clean, sustainable energy without adversely affecting the environment, antimatter had been sidelined due to its high cost and laborious manufacturing. Antimatter had the potential to balance out the toxic side effect of energy generation and, in best case scenarios, help revolutionize the way we use technology and machines for the best. So, in the near future, when you're going to the doctors for a screening or using an electrical appliance at home, know that antimatter, no matter how small in quantity, was used behind it, and that the mystical twin of the better-known matter will be the unseen accelerator behind humanity's progress. Thank you.